Our company started towards net zero, I think, before the term net zero was invented. So it would be at least 20 years ago when we first started to look at how we could improve upon our environmental impact.
It's been a journey, and we've gradually built on that. But the groundwork is converting to organic, so because the standards have been set and we have to meet those standards, and that gives you a discipline. It's really about a method of farming that is minimising our impact on the environment. It's about respecting our soil and our crops and allowing nature to do the work. The reason that we went to cow with calf was we found that giving our land and our crops a more natural level of management, we're working with nature, we thought, okay, what about the animals? Here we are, we're taking our calves away from the cows at 24 hours. There's a lot of stress in the cows, like stress in the calves. People say, well, the calves won't know any different, but actually the calf has been relating to the mother for 9 months, so it knows there's something wrong. So we understood that, and also that was one side of it. The other side was the customer. We were doing farm tours, and it was quite clear to us that particularly women on these farm tours knew nothing about farming, but were pretty aghast at the fact that we were taking the calves away from the mothers, more or less at birth. So we thought, okay, there's a problem here. Can we address this? Can we give these animals a more natural life? Will the cow respond in the same way as the land and the crops had to a more natural way of management? But for us, the fantastic thing was that by the time we were 10, 12 years into organic farming, we'd stripped out a lot of costs out of the farming system. That made our business profitable. So that was a key part of it. And what we found initially, yes, productivity fell, and it was a struggle. But we had some assistance from government to help us through that. Then we got productivity back up again, costs were out, and profitability was really good. We've recently discovered that the farm is net zero. Basically, we've been taking soil samples for the past 25 years. We've been looking at the soil organic matter content, convert that into carbon, and it has shown that over the 25 years we've been sequestering on the farm 5 tonnes of carbon per hectare per year. That's sequestering. On the emissions side, methane, carbon dioxide, the audit, recent audit, and we get that done every 3 or 4 years, has shown that our emissions are about 4.5 tonnes of carbon dioxide per hectare per year, which means we are net zero carbon emission.
The kind of changes that we made or we built into the cheese dairy to help us reach net zero was all to do with insulation, and the thickness of the walls are such that we need a reduced amount of refrigeration, therefore a reduced amount of energy. And we look at how we package things. So we're using wool as insulation instead of using polystyrene. So there's lots of things that we have been doing and we've been thinking about right from the very get-go. For other businesses that are looking to get to net zero, I think the main thing that we would say is it doesn't happen overnight. Go and talk to other businesses, probably mainly in your own sector, to see what they've done and to get advice as to what they are doing and where they got external help. And also go to the public sector bodies, because they're much more in tune now about net zero, and there's so many more opportunities to get assistance. But don't get frustrated. Start that journey now if you haven't already started, because you're going to have to.
One of the main drivers for going on this journey has been the reaction of our customers. Now that we're out there with an ethical food product in the market, we find that this market is there, it is growing, and they are demanding that we provide this ethical food. So it's all joined up. We're doing the right thing by the land, by the animals and the people in the land, and we're doing the right thing by the general public. So what's to lose?